To the Jews of Israel, may peace be upon you. Historically, the Jews were not allowed to own land in European societies. Not being able to invest in properties and farming, European Jews were cash rich, thus excelling in money lending and banking. This led to the Europeans being indebted to the Jews, and eventually this led to the Jewish Holocaust and the exodus of the Jews from Europe. While many countries, now friends of Israel, did not allow your grandparents to disembark on their shores, the Palestinians embraced them and gave them a place to live. Instinctively, the Palestinians knew you are their brethren, and they were not wrong, for in a study of 1,371 men from around the world, geneticist Michael Hammer of the University of Arizona in Tucson found that 70% of Jewish men and half of the Arab men inherited their Y chromosomes from the same paternal ancestors who lived in that region within the last few thousand years. You could all have lived peacefully together in that place, but the European colonial powers had other ideas. With their colonial empires coming to an end, they chose you as proxies to continue their colonial project in the Middle East, and the Zionist movement offered them the perfect opportunity. Neither the Jews nor the Middle Eastern countries have had peace since they created Israel. But it is all changing now after almost 80 years. Today, Americans are a declining nation, so are the Europeans. You can see that from the way their economies are crumbling. And like drowning men clutching at straws, they will try to prop you up against the Arabs. And just like they abandoned another proxy of theirs, Ukraine, they will also abandon Israel. On the other hand, you can see that the Arabs have become much stronger, educated, and united. The defeat of Hamas was to be in a few weeks, then it went on to a few months, and now it is being discussed in years. And these projections are without considering the attacks and encroachment taking place all around Israel from the Lebanese, Syrians, Iraqis, and Yemenis. Today, things have gone too far to be reversed. It is no more about Israel and Palestine. It is either Israel or Palestine, and all indicators show that the Palestinians will succeed. Soon this Netanyahu Israeli government will collapse, and the next one will not be able to pacify the Palestinians. And if you are hoping that the Americans and Europeans will come to Israel's defense, they will not sustain long, for they have too many problems of their own. Are you prepared for this outcome? Already many of you are refugees within Israel itself, and this number is going to increase. Ask yourself this question: has all the bombings, imprisonment, and killings of Palestinians reduced the resolve of their fighters to defeat Israel? No, it has only made them more determined. So more and more of you will leave your homes, never being able to return. The Euro-American motive is to use the Zionists to further their colonial project. When they cannot achieve this in one place, they will move on to another place. Whereas your motive is to have a land to call your own. Go back to Europe, to the countries where you migrated from. Unlike in the past, they now allow Jews to own properties. You'll be much safer there, and richer too, with more opportunities. Until the Zionists are defeated, there will be no peace in Israel or Palestine, and they will certainly be defeated, for it is only a matter of time. No Zionist government has lasted more than 80 years, and the time has already come. 80 years is to be soon, and this government too will cease to exist.